Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit? Oh, so forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them. Look, are you really Jedi? Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort? I think you're even tougher than you look, Jedi or not. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship. What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help. I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again, then. Best of luck, Hanson.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Welcome to the We feature Citadel Station's most casual Pazak players. Should be cards too slow for you. Last but not least.
Kring Lord Chawata Jur. Kavadumpa Muns Kawanabo Tonghite Kawana Tonghi Kawanabota Dovre Kunmil. Kavadumpa Munsuru Kuplaliyawa. Kavadumpa Munsuru.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and they're too much. Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and they're...
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining. It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped...
It's always the same story. Things are going well, no one ever thinks that...
Is there something I can do for you? I'm Zerka employee, Citadel... Then Zerka... Man, that wasn't the worst of... Gah, Gianna Lorso. What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Zerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands in too many dirty...
Gavadumpa munsuru kuplalia. Dahupa. Kawanabo, Gavadum. Bawan mitra janta, yunto. Tonino ba. Gavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Dahupa bosaku. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Taya.
Jarumamba kondusoto. Vanesoko. Buonace niso pamarang. Vanesoko. Buonace. Entas crem sochino.
I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians. Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends. True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there. For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival. I simply do not have... If there is no... Batono, let me tell you something. They do not see the... Batono could not... I see. I do know... But if you are... If your conscience demands it, then...
The hours are terrible, and the pay isn't much better. Still, having a solid job in these times is something to be thankful for. I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? Well, if... Very well. What was your name? Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
With pleasure.
This shall not stop us for long.
I hear you.
Came from, it shall not stop us for long.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes?
This shall not stop us for long.
Now that's all wrapped up. I've got to thank you for your help. It's a shame I have to turn you down after you asked so nicely, but no. I always did break a lot of hearts. Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi. Dead or alive. If you don't want to defend yourself, that's your choice.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
What is it?
Smooth.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place. Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely. You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league. A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
Fallen. That was a close one. Need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing.
I don't have anything.
Something I can... A blaster. What? Interesting. You say you... When off-world this confirmed... A relative stranger. Great. The first thing There's more than... Anyways, good luck. Something I can... What is it? The real... Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If Batnar Shada... Here's the reward. What is... What have you... Damn that woman. Do you have any proof? I wish that were enough to finger Zerka if you find it.
Donos Imaragith. Loka Kamaranin. Donos Imaragith. Loka Kamar.
Everyone down!
So, you're back. What's that? If this... Good. She's got her hand... What? Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer? Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system. It means you can't get in remotely. You've got to actually be in front of the mainframe to access it. This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test? You know, this is serious. I should help you out.
Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in. Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe. Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
Pornače niso pa maranga. Ente skrem soči norte. Pornače niso. Pa niso kakran.
Paramaka. Taranam. Loka. Donos im. Machabi. Donos im. Loka kam. Bombabe want to suit Taranamos. Machabi do. Donos imaragi. Loka. Donos imar. Loka. Machabi doko. Febko imari. Machabi, Tonoranga. And Sana.
Something I can help. If we knew when he was going to make all that? If that's the size of... All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed. I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here.
Param. 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 Tarana. Look. Tonoran.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule. You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we? The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence. That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here. He's got a grenade. Take him down.
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me. I think you may be overconfident of your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.